Ladies and gentlemen, this event one fall with a 10-minute time limit from Chattanooga, Tennessee. At 240 pounds, Richie Dick Dye. Dick Dye. His opponent from Reno, Nevada, at 285 pounds. First, the manager, Jimmy Hart. Jimmy Hart. And here's the wrestler, Jim the Anvil Neidhart. Jim the Anvil Neidhart. Your referee, Charlie Smith.
285 pounds plus. Jim the Anvil Neidhart. My colleague was not referring to 285 pounds of Jim the Mouth of the South Hart. Look at Neidhart not wasting any time as Dye goes over the top rope down to the hard concrete floor. And he didn't even, well, he did get a chance to get his wrestling shirt off, but he still had it in his hand when he went outside that ring, and Neidhart right on top of him. What a relentless, powerful, sadistic individual he is. Dick Dye out on the arena floor still, and I take a hike, Dick. You got a 10 count out there on the floor. Take advantage of it. Wow. Big forearm smash to the back of the neck just brought him right in over the top rope the hard way. Neidhart now deep. Hooks him in for that slam. Wow, and he did not only slam him, he drove him down into that ring canvas. Neidhart, enormous individual, fantastic wrestling credentials, and a very impressive record. He brings in the Georgia Championship Wrestling into the World Wrestling Federation. And Jimmy Hart is certainly putting together an outstanding stable with Jim the Anvil Neidhart, King Kong Bundy, and of late, surprise to everyone, Bret Hart has been under the tutelage of one Jimmy Hart. Well, I hate to see that sort of thing happen. Obviously got to the youngster with one thing or another. Complete control of this particular matchup. Look out. Dye again, right through there. Second and bottom rope that time, and he hit that concrete hard. Well, there's no other way to hit it, I guess, but hard. But it seemed to me he smashed his left elbow quite severely. And really will be surprised if he does get back up in there, although he's on his knees and reaching for a rope. Now, there's a time for make a decision as to whether you want to climb back in there and still continue to take that awesome punishment. Gut-wrench suplex takes him over and pull the hair there. Come on, ref, get on his case. Dick Dye has certainly taken enough punishment in this matchup. Karate shot right under the chin. And Jimmy Hart is ecstatic. Loves to see what his man is doing. As now he's completely tied up in the ropes and at the mercy of Jim the Anvil Neidhart, who obviously is not showing any. Referee's got to back him out of there and get him out and give this youngster a chance to get back into that ring. Haven't seen one bit of offense yet on the part of Dick Dye. I doubt very much whether we'll see any, because he's taken a tremendous punishment so far. Down for the he's not going to look at that. Pulled him up again, handful of hair. Got to make a decision here, referee. Either award the match to Neidhart on a superiority basis or disqualify him for doing that particular move. Well, unfortunately, these things happen in the world of professional wrestling. Neidhart continues to dish out the punishment. Look out, Dye again onto the concrete once more. That's 3 times. I would take a hike right back to the dressing room, Dick. Forget about it. It's not your day. I know you realize when you signed a contract with Neidhart's name on it. A couple of headbutts, nothing behind them. Look at that. Neidhart didn't even acknowledge them as he goes to work once more in the facial area of Dick Dye. Discretion, the greater part of valor here. Unfortunately, Mr. Dye doesn't probably know what that means. Jimmy Hart clapping away. Hard into the turnbuckle goes Dye. And Neidhart won't let him catch his breath either. There again, using another illegal maneuver by pulling on the tights as if he needed that extra leverage. Neidhart in complete control. Die in for the right. Ducked under the elbow, but wow, ran right into the boot. Nice maneuver there on the part of Dick, one of his first, but look at this now. Scoops him up. Wow, what a power slam. Down for the cover. Good night. That's all she wrote. Easy 3 count. Jimmy Hart ecstatic about the victory. Well, really wasn't all that much competition for Neidhart, but just squashed that poor youngster. Might have some severe sternum or rib damage. Let's go back if we can in time and take a peek here. Look at this, how he scoops him up. Now watch the force of this power slam is wow, with all that 285 pounds plus. Could have counted to who knows how many. Jim Neidhart, very victorious here on Georgia Championship Wrestling. Look at Jimmy Hart. Is he ecstatic? Well, it's kind of a mismatch in there, but young Dye certainly got an education.